Hi Gemini, welcome to your monthly love reading for June 2019. This is a reading for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you are a cross watcher, meaning you're curious about a Gemini or you're snooping around about a Gemini, you're more than welcome to hang out and watch. But I do have specific cross watcher videos that are directed to the cross watcher and not to the person whose sign it is. So if you want to check that out after this, the link is in the description of these videos. Or if you're a Gemini and you're curious about another sign, you can click on the cross watcher list and you can watch their the video for the sign that you're curious about. Alright, my dear, so songs have been popping up in my head as I've been doing these love readings for each sign, and you'll have to forgive me, most of them are a little bit older, so if you're not close to me in age, you may have not heard some of these songs, but the one that popped up for Gemini is an Elton John song, and I believe it's called I Don't Want to Go On With You Like That. It's a very fast song. It's one of those songs kind of like when you're fed up in a situation and you're just like, somebody's been cheating, somebody's been unfaithful, and like you're over it, you're not gonna do it. And one of the lines there is I just want to say, honey, I ain't mad, but I'm not gonna go on with you like that. Not another pair of boots on your welcome mat. So I don't think I have a strong feeling this isn't something that's happening now, Gemini. I feel this is somebody from the past who's showing up. Okay, or if you are a Gemini and if you have been sneaking around, you're going to have to be careful because the energies right now are making it very hard for secrets to be kept, okay? Regardless of if it's cheating or something else, ever since we had that full moon in Libra and a lot of the things that are going on astrologically right now, it's going to make it a lot harder for people to hide things or to get away with certain things. So if you're somebody that you've been sneaking around, you want to be careful. Or maybe even if you're not cheating, maybe you've just been doing something that you know your significant other is not going to like or they're not going to be okay with. It might come out and you might be risking a relationship. So be sure about that. If you feel like it's not going to be worth the loss of a relationship, then don't do it. Some of you are really happy. I do feel that. Like, some of you are really happy. You're moved on. I feel that a lot of you Geminis might even be dating multiple people. Those of you who've been single and you're getting back outed again, you're going to have a lot of options or a lot of different people. And somebody from the past is coming in. And somebody from the past is coming in and they're just like, this could be somebody who cheated on you or who was, lying to you. And you're like, oh, no, no, no. Maybe we did this song and dance a few times. Maybe I've taken you back before, but I'm not going to go on with you like that anymore. Like, it's done. Like, some of you are finally ending a karmic cycle. Those of you in a relationship where you've been with somebody for a very long time, some things may be coming out into the open. You may feel like your significant other is like being kind of like, sneaky about something or not telling you the whole truth. It may not necessarily be cheating, but I just feel, Gemini, you guys are just in this very powerful, very strong energy where you're like, I'm not going to tolerate any kind of foolishness. I'm not going to tolerate any kind of trickery. Like, I know what I want and I don't have time for drama. I don't have time for mess. In fact, your first card here, Four of Swords, and after we look at all your different cards, I'm going to pull a message from your soulmate from this deck here. So we'll have a soulmate message for you as well. But your first card here, Four of Swords, is telling us, Gemini, that you are about done. You are about done with how things have been up until this point, and you may start off the month by taking a little bit of time for yourself. Some of you may even be planning a trip or a getaway. Okay, some of you may be planning a trip or a getaway without a significant other, or some of you may be planning a trip or a getaway with a significant other to get away from people that have been making drama for you or getting under your skin or irritating you in some way. Some of you are just needing some alone time, because when we have Four of Swords, it's different than Six of Swords, because Six of Swords is very like, like just get away and be happy and be free. Four of Swords is just like, I just need a minute. I need a timeout. I need a timeout. I just need to separate myself from a situation. I just need to rest a little bit. I don't want anybody bothering me. It's more of just kind of like going into this recharging mode, So even if you do get away. You're not in the mood to go kayaking and jet skiing and zip lining. You're just more in the energy of, I just want to be in a quiet place. I want to relax, maybe bring me a drink on the beach, or like whatever it might be. You're not in the mood to like be super hyper or like go out adventuring, but just to kind of rest and reset. You, Gemini, some of you are feeling like you have been through the ringer. You've been through the ringer. Some of you, because you're being way too hard on yourselves. Some of you have been tolerating a lot of nonsense from certain people. And in the beginning of the month, you're just making the decision where you're just like, I'm not doing it. You're distancing yourself from it. You're taking a step back, a step away from it. Coming into our next card, we've got Page of Pentacles. Some of you may be dealing with a younger earth sign, okay? Some of you may be dealing with a younger earth sign. It doesn't necessarily have to be an earth sign person, but it could be also that there's children involved in a situation where there's finances at play, and that is something you're having to think about, and that is something you're having to comprehend or put first, okay? I can tell you this, Gemini, if you're a person and you've got kids, or if you're a person and you're dating somebody who has kids, that is going to be the priority in the relationship right now, where there's just some things that there's having to be some kind of boundaries, there's having to be some kind of thing set here where the child or the children are being seen as a main priority. And you all are needing to get on the same page as far as how that is being handled, okay? So if somebody is putting something off, for example, let's say you're dating someone and you have kids, right? And this person is maybe kind of like hinting at what kind of a role they're going to be willing to play in this child's life long term if you all get together. Like, are they just gonna be, auntie or uncle? Are they just gonna be mom's friend or dad's friend? Are they gonna come in and take like a step parent role? You don't want to wait too long to figure that out. I mean, obviously you're not gonna bring it up on the first date, but you don't want to be dating somebody 6, 7, 8 months before you know if they're gonna be there in the capacity that you want them to be there in. So there could be some discussion or conversation around children. For other ones of you, this is about a new business prospect, or a business that you are launching, and you may be meeting a new love interest through the pursuit of this business, okay? So those of you who are more in this entrepreneur kind of energy, or there's things that you're launching or putting out there, you may be meeting somebody new through work or through that kind of energy. I do feel, Gemini, that you guys are really in this energy of being very clear about what you want, and finances are coming into question in your love life. Maybe you're with somebody and you're feeling that they're spending way too much money, or maybe like you want a date, but you're just right now trying to get something set up in your finances first before you get super serious about a person. But it feels to me, Gemini, like money and love are just kind of intertwined for you, at least in the beginning part of June. Your next card here is Seven of Wands. You're standing your ground. Good for you, Gemini. You're not willing to compromise. You're not willing to compromise. It's like you're taking a moment to separate yourself from a situation, lay low. You're getting your head on straight. You're figuring out what's important to you. You're getting focused about what direction you want to go in. And then you're standing your ground. You're not moving. You're not budging. This is what it is. If you want to be with me, this is what it's going to be. If you want to have a relationship with me, this is how it's going to be. And you're just in that energy where you're so ready for this person to walk away if it comes down to that. So if you are cross-watching in regard to a Gemini, understand this. If there's something where you're trying to change this Gemini's mind about something, it's probably not going to happen. It's probably not going to happen. So you're going to have to really think about, is this really a deal breaker for me? Or can I put up with it? Is the rest of the relationship so good that it makes up for this one thing that maybe I've been pushing against them or disagreeing with them? Because Gemini, you all seem to really have your mind made up in June. You really just seem to be very clear. Maybe it's because a lot of you, it's still Gemini season. For some of you, like, it's your birthday month. Some of you already had your birthday earlier, but some of you are having your birthday in June. And you're just thinking about your life, and you're just like, I'm not getting any younger. This is how it's going to be. This is how it's got to be. And those of you Geminis where you've been afraid to stand up and to say something in the past because maybe you felt like people saw you as like I don't know if I want to say a party animal, but they saw you as like a really fun person, or maybe in some cases a goofy person, or just somebody who's very like easy and go with the flow and just want to have a good time. And they don't see you maybe as somebody with authority. That is changing for you in June. You are coming into your authority. And Gemini, you all as air signs, you're very much in that realm of thought and that realm of thinking. You all are very, very intelligent. Very intelligent. But a lot of people sometimes don't realize that because you're also very much into stimulation. You're very much into like, Gemini can do small talk very well. Just very small talk, very much like, I always call you guys the little butterflies. The little butterflies, this place, that place, talk to this person, talk to that person. Just kind of, oh, this is fun. Oh, that's fun. Oh, I'm having a good time. So people don't realize that a lot of the times there's very, very deep intelligence there. And you're tapping into it and you're expressing it in a way where people are having to take you seriously. And in the situations where there are people that you are fed up with, you're finally able to step up and articulate intelligently, clearly, calmly, this is my expectation. Are you going to step up, or are you going to get out of the way so that I can do what I need to do and find someone who's going to be supportive of that? Simple as that. Simple as day. No need for drama. No need for craziness. No need to get upset. No need to like cry over somebody if they're not going to step up or be that way. You're very clear about where you want to go. Okay, I know we haven't gone through all the cards yet, so who knows if she's here or not, but I'm feeling very much the Queen of Swords energy for you, Gemini. Queen of Swords, she knows where she needs to go, and if you are in any way slowing it down or blocking it, she's just gonna be like, bye. Nice knowing you. She's not going to have the patience for it. And that's what a lot of you Geminis are coming into. And you're winning. You're standing your ground about this. A lot of you feel like I have way too many important things that are riding on, my future is riding on these things right now. Like the rest of my life depends on the next few weeks, or the rest of my life depends on the next few months. And I cannot tolerate anyone who's going to come in and get in the way of that. I'm going to stay focused and do what I need to do so that I can be successful, right? You've got Queen of Cups, so maybe not Queen of Swords. Nope, we don't have Queen of Swords, but you've got Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, so a lot of you are going to be coming into your gentler energy. For some of you, it's going to happen, like some of you do have water in your moon or in your rising, and you may be connecting with the water or with the emotions or the intuition. Excuse me. For other ones of you, you are connecting with a water sign female who's going to be coming in and who's going to be assisting you in some way, reassuring you, keeping you calm, being supportive of you. This could be a mother, this could be an aunt, this could be a friend, in some cases a sibling, could be somebody older than you or a little bit older than you, but somebody who's very understanding, somebody who's very sympathetic, somebody who is very reassuring, very nurturing, and they're helping you to soften your energy. They're helping you to just kind of calm down and just be able to understand and know that you're going to get through this difficult time. Okay, some of you, it could be a significant other, it could be a partner, doesn't necessarily have to be older than you, but someone who's coming in and bringing in this soft, soothing energy that you need. So Queen of Cups is going to be typically a water sign for those of you that are really into the astrology. It would be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. It could be a spiritual person because she's very intuitive. It could be an intuitive person that's kind of helping lead you or guide you, or give you advice. But either way, you know, you're just feeling this loving energy. You're feeling nurtured. You're feeling cared for. You're making time to pamper yourself. You're making time to love yourself. You're beginning to find and see that you are calling into your life, you know, people who are going to be supportive. Especially Gemini, if you're someone that in your life you have dealt with very critical women, or you've dealt with women who've been very controlling or overbearing, or if you've dealt with women who are like jealous or catty, like if you're a female and you're used to women being jealous or catty towards you, or if you're male or female and you've just had women that have been very controlling or overbearing, or you know, whatever, you're beginning to call into your life that feminine energy that is more nurturing, more caring, more supportive, helping you keep calm. Okay, maybe even guiding you, somebody with a very strong intuition. And then you've got King of Wands, you've got this fire, right? And that's giving you the courage, it's giving you the passion to move forward. It's giving you direction and where you want to go and how you want to move forward. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, okay? King of Wands for me sometimes can be, not always. I'm not trying to give King of Wands a bad reputation here, but in my reading, depending on the energy and depending on the other cards that come up, sometimes King of Wands can be a lover, like a guy on the side, like you're already in a relationship, you're married, or you're already with somebody, and King of Wands could just be somebody on the side, like some kind of a lover here. Some of you might find yourself tempted by somebody else. Some of you might find yourself in a third party situation, or having a third party, or being interested in a third party. So if that's the case, like I said, Gemini, you need to be cautious, because we are in this energy right now where it's becoming very difficult to keep secrets. It's becoming very difficult for lies to stay hidden. Okay, things are coming to the surface. So if you don't want to risk your relationship over this temptation, don't do it. Okay, for other ones of you, you're getting involved in some self-care aspect, some business aspect, and you're meeting a very powerful, very sexy entrepreneur person with a lot of masculine energy, who is helping you move forward in some way. So you may be meeting someone that you're going to be doing business with. This is going to be someone who's successful, but probably, most probably, not somebody who's coming from money. Okay, this is somebody who is a self-made person, a self-made success story. And Gemini, some of you, you might be stepping into that energy. You might be becoming King of Wands, or you might be meeting the King of Wands, right? Some of you just really just need to have that nurturing, loving energy. And once you do, it's like the sky's the limit. The world's your oyster. So I feel like love is important for you in June, Gemini, but you're also very focused on accomplishing things, and you're just in this energy where you're like, you need to be on the same page as me, or you need to go. Like, I'm not playing. We need to get this figured out. We need to make sure that we're on the same page. And for some of you, somebody is stepping up and they are being on the same page, or you're finding someone who's giving you the support that you need. And then you're really coming into this very powerful energy. Okay, let's go ahead and check out your message from your soulmate. Okay. And so we're going to look at the picture on the front to see what messages we get from the picture on the front. And then we're going to read the message on the back. So the picture on the front, we have got a lot of light, a lot of love. This feels to me in some way, I don't know why, but I feel like somebody's back from the dead. Like it's like this ghost or this past. So some of you are making peace with your past, or some of you are having somebody from the past returning and wanting another chance with you and being really truly sorry. Okay, but overall, this does feel to me like there's a lot of love. A lot of love. So let's see what message your soulmate has for you. And maybe you haven't met this person yet. It says, love is perfect even when we are not. So your soulmate wants you to know that whatever you're going through right now, that you deserve to be loved, right? Like this is almost like an angel coming and like hugging her. Like, you know, I think your soulmate is wishing and hoping that your angels can be around you right now and love you and give you the message that you deserve to be loved. Because Gemini, you might be very hard on yourself right now. You might be telling yourself that, oh, I don't make good decisions. Oh, you know, I'm a hard person to love, or love doesn't work out for me, or I'm very unlucky, or, you know, this is wrong with me, or that's wrong with me. And your soulmate is saying, look, love is perfect. We don't have to be perfect. Right? Love is perfect, and love loves us perfectly, and you deserve to be loved. You deserve to have that connection. Nobody's expecting you to be perfect. Stop putting that kind of pressure on yourself. And once you stop putting that pressure on yourself, then I can come in and I can love you. I won't be just a dream. I will be real. I will be real once you realize that you don't have to be perfect to be with me. Once you realize that you don't have to be perfect for me or for anybody else to love me, that's how I can appear. That's kind of the magic here. All right, Gemini? So make sure you check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those may resonate with you more, or months I should say. If you would like a private reading, you can click on the link in the description to schedule the private reading. If you want to check out the cross-watcher videos, go ahead and do that. And guys, I know a lot of people are really into love. I understand. But every week I do the weekly forecast for career, money, family, spirituality, all the really super important areas of our life that really affect on how we're manifesting love. So make sure you take advantage of those too. They're usually 10 to 15 minutes. They're pretty short. They're free. Check those out as well, my darlings. I am wishing you a wonderful June. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Take care.